Hi, you guys. Hope everybody's doing well. July 13th, 2022. We're after market wrap up, just a little after 2 o'clock. And gosh, everything was pretty much taking a hit. I don't know if I want to call it a pan sell off. We did have a couple of things. ExxonMobil did pretty well, I don't know, during the middle of the day. So luckily I did kind of sell out. It was kind of like a day trade, just clearing a little bit of money out of it, not very much. But that's not really how you're supposed to trade, you guys. You're not supposed to get in there and just, a day trade normally. But in this market, I'm just so unsure about having money sitting there. And so I watch it, every day. I'm up at 1:30, and oil has considerably taken a hit in this last couple of weeks. And so I do expect to see a little bit of upside, because I think that what happens is the oil market tends to overreact to news like that C word, right? Out in Singapore and China, where we see a lot of lockdowns, and that tends to change the price of oil dramatically. So you know that we had Biden that was in Afghanistan, and I kind of wonder, they were saying that he is begging for more oil. There's another interesting idea, and kind of like, let me talk to you about a little thought experiment here. We're having a lot of like nuclear threat warnings, and the thing that's going on with New York, and the government saying this is fine, we could put this out, we're not gonna, it's just like a PSA if something happens. Usually when something like that is announced, it's more like, why are we doing this? I want you guys to think about it like, when the news tells you something, you need to start looking at, why are they telling you this? What do they want out of it? What are they expecting the public to do? And that's the only way, you guys, because right now, I don't know, we're like looking at a psyop here, like a mental psyop for people, unfortunately. Call me crazy, I know. It seems that we've had just so much fake news, just lies everywhere. And it's unfortunate, but it's really hard to see through the truth. So you really have to work at it and kind of put yourself in the position, if you were a government official, what were you trying to do? You're trying to keep people calm. And if that means lying to them, that's what you'll do, right? You're not going to tell them the truth, because a lot of people will absolutely freak out. And we have a lot of mentally unstable people. So I guess the idea is, let's get them hooked on a bunch of psych meds and see how we can do with that, right? Hopefully they'll stay on their meds, and otherwise, we can have people with PTSD or old military guys that are looking at this government and going, things are just going terribly wrong, right? So I don't want to go into that too much, but I'm very concerned about what's happening. I did see a NATO expanding its footprint against what Moscow and Russia agreed upon, and they are looking at maybe acquiring more countries in the meantime. And that's not really, NATO, I believe, was supposed to be disbanded after the Cold War, that the intention was to keep, people safe and just, be there as a peacekeeping mission. But this peacekeeping mission, I just don't know. It looks to be keeping things pretty chaotic to me. And I don't know. That's just my personal reference on it. I'm nobody here, guys, so you guys think what you want, but I'm hearing this nuclear threat. It's not good. I don't like it. I don't know. It left me concerned last night. I went to sleep and just woke up many times going, what is this? What are we doing here? What's the plan here? Why would somebody do that? And I don't know if you guys are thinking the same thing. So beyond that, that's the news here. Okay. We're looking at another thing. Alaska is getting ready to maybe do a willow project. I hear that environmentalists are not very happy about this, and they really run towards the left, but that doesn't really matter. It's just, I don't believe that Biden's going to do this. I don't know. We'll see. He's getting a lot of pressure about oil prices and how his administration has just screwed everything up. Honestly, I don't believe that any administration was going to do any better. They're just, stick pieces, or I've heard, somebody use the term like a toilet. They're just installed, right? So anybody can be installed as a government, and we've learned that, they can't really do anything, that the makeup's already been done for them, and The Fed, you know, the central banks are the ones that really move everything in this country and in other countries. It's just a world economic thing. So, you know, I don't know, you can't really blame anybody, but at the same time, it's just kind of sad to see that our country's kind of moved in this direction. So, gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I kind of just jumped in this sad kind of thing with you guys today, but this was kind of my mental makeup over the day. And like I said, I get up at 1:30 and watch the markets, and you know, I don't know, I just, the market started to take another downturn. I don't know, you guys, we could see another, like, you know, 40 to 60%. And usually, I don't know, the market usually drops out a little faster than this, honestly. I think it's definitely the Fed trying to just keep it elevated. And, you know, there's no doubt in my mind that that's what's happening, because we start to see a huge drop and it gets bought up pretty quickly. So I don't know, you guys, you're not buying it. I think that's, like, you know, kind of what Greg says here. Absolutely, I agree with that. I do. There's no way that people are going to get in and just repurchase this debt knowing that it's going to, you know, it's not a buy the dip moment. We're not in that at this point. If you're buying the dip, I think you're waiting, you know, till it's 5-10% to the downside before you look at, you know, getting that. At least I would hope so. That's what I would tell you. If you have a favorite stock, I don't know, let's call it Target, right? If you wanted to buy Target, you're going to wait till it drops down, you know, 10, 20, 30%, and then you're going to buy in for investors, right? That's the only thing that makes sense. But expect that you could be seeing a 60%, you know, drop at some point. If we don't have sales and they don't, you know, if they miss earnings, that kind of thing, we could see a huge drop. So I don't know, I'm prepared for that at this point. But I do want to, at some point, I don't know, I think I told you guys that once the Fed stops doing the interest rate hikes, and I think at some point they will just have collapsed the market and they'll have no choice to probably get back in and start inflating again. But that's just my personal opinion. So anyways, much love to you all. Got a couple errands to run, but I hope to see you guys all again very soon. Please like and subscribe, you guys, if you haven't already. I do appreciate you guys so much. All right, I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye-bye.